I did all that all day long. I
Danish
did all
Johnson
day long.
there. Welcome back to Andertons TV. I'm going to talk to you today about the new GFI Solis Ventus. Sounds like some sort of Brad Pitt space age film. But Mr. Pete, please, before we get into this video, even before we ask them to like and subscribe,
are we going to do that today?
Please tell me about that glorious looking Stratocaster.
Yes. I mean, this. Check this out. It might look like just a normal Strat, but if you look up close, there's a couple of things. Firstly, Floyd Rose, right? Floyd Rose and locking nut tuners. It's what you don't see here is a compensated. So from 9.5, I think, up to 12, 14.
Compensated?
Not compensated. What is it called?
Compound.
Compensated.
What we're all going to get locked up in at some point.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to. And not compensated either. But look at the colour. If you look up close, you can see underneath it's purple, and on the top of that it's black.
So what inspired you to go black over purple, as opposed to purple over black, which I thought you might do?
I think I've scoured the internet to see cool guitars, right? That's what I kind of do, and then I come up with, I take little bits and pieces of different guitar, and I think I saw somewhere in the internet that there was a black over purple. Yeah. And it just looks glorious. And it's got the Seymour Dunker in there as well. You know,
oh man, you've done, that is everything that an early 80s...
Yeah.
He'd have taken his some amazing Strat. He'd have taken a 60 Strat that he had no idea was probably going to be worth £50,000 one day. He'd have gone to a dude in California and he'd gone, oh, can you put a Floyd Rose on it and a Seymour Duncan JB, and can you change the fretboard and refret it so it's compound radius? And
and he got the big jumbos, isn't it? Medium jumbo.
Stunning.
Are they stainless steel? I can't really I can't remember.
You spec'd it?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Who knows?
Anyway, I'm not normally.
Links below for this guitar. Yeah. What is the serial number?
Serial number is, glasses up, R1389, like the year I was born, 63, like the year you were born.
Right, okay, well, that's beautiful.
I mean, it's beautiful.
But that's not the point of this video.
No, that's not what it is.
So, GFI is a Far Eastern tech brand that we've been working with for... I don't know, it feels like at least 7 or 8 years now. Really sweetheart guys, very, very smart guys. And I think sort of go quite unsung, but will always have some incredibly good alternative to like the big boy Eventide Strymon-y kind of thing. Yeah. They'll have their alternative that you may not have heard of, but it'll be, you know, I think most of the time you look at this stuff, it's just as good, sometimes it's even better, and it's always cheaper. So do check out GFI generally. Yeah, overall. They are algorithm, so we leave that on there. If you want to. They are algorithm wizards. They are, indeed. Solis Ventus is a dual, is a dual algorithm delay and reverb pedal. It's one of the more expensive products that they do. So this is a £499 delay pedal. Let me just give you the headlines. Yeah, I mean, compare that to $699 for the Strymon MX and £1,000 for the H90. Exactly. I mean, there's a pretty good price. I guess in fairness to Eventide, H90 has more different kinds of effects on it. But anyway, so we got 15 delays. In fact, before again, I'm going to do all of the blurb about what this is now. So if you're bored already, skip forward. And then basically Pete's just going to play a lot to give you an idea. Yeah. So 15 delays, 9 reverbs, 96 presets, super flexible routings, which we'll go into in a minute. Stereo looper built in, the option to put 2 expression pedals in it and control all your MIDI parameters via that if you want to. Can have up to 3 external switches as well if you just want to expand what you can do. MIDI in, MIDI through, MIDI clock. Got some crazy crossover engine in here, which I've never even seen done before, so you can split the frequencies and run below a certain frequency through one side, above a certain frequency through the other. If you want, blend them. Obviously, the switches themselves allow you to do certain amounts of stuff in real time. You can run it series parallel or dual mono, you know. Yeah. And so here's we're linked to the Mac at the moment, and you can see the editor that's here. I'm actually going to use the editor just to step through the presets, but just to give you a very, very quick overview here. See where it says SPTM and tape at the top? Those are your 2 algorithms that we happen to be running on this particular preset, and you can choose different ones. You can see from the arrows that we are running the tape first, so the X algorithm first. We're using the series routing option. We have parallel or dual mono. In fact, if you look at the little graphic at the bottom of the screen, you'll see how that changes. And then that's going into the spatium reverb. Below here, you can see all of your parameters. If I click on the tape, the parameters load up for the other kind of algorithm. There's some global settings in the corner.
And if you click the little arrow where it says little arrow down.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
That's how you
get all of the effects that are in there. So
amazing.
It's so easy.
So my gut feeling is, you know, if you're the type of guitar player that already utilizes a very sort of MIDI orientated, super controllable high-end reverb pedal, you're probably going like, oh, this is interesting. Let me take a look.
Yeah.
If you're not, you may just be impressed with just the quality of the reverbs that you're hearing. We're running Strat, distortion pedal, Solis Ventus, front end of 2 amplifiers in stereo. And in fact, here's our dry sound.
Oh, this pickup is yum yum.
Obviously, I'm not going to go into it now, but you do have hands-on control. So a lot of these buttons here, as you click them or rotate them, they'll get you. They'll get you to all of the parameters that are in the editor. So if you really are averse to using the editor, you don't have to. You can do it from the pedal, but I think it's clearer on here. So, Mr. Pete, we heard that intro with Space Time. It was beautiful.
It was.
Let's have a little listen now to your ensemble room.
It's just nice, isn't it? It's just there's a little bit of delay on there with some modulation on it, I can hear.
Come along from the long way from the old DD3 that I had for many years on my board. But,
yeah. We've come a long way.
Dark Mirror is a marble algorithm and a Pong rhythm in parallel.
So that means that one is going into one amp and one is going one effect's going into one and.
It means everything is going through everything. So it's like you've got your guitar input is simultaneously going through both effects.
Right.
But they're not going one into the other.
Right.
I think where technology just, you know, the more processing power they come up and the more complex they can make the algorithms, even on a delay that might be lasting for 10 seconds, or sorry, a reverb that might be lasting for 10 or 12 seconds, there's just no sense that even as it tails off that it somehow pixelates or breaks up.
No.
It's just super realistic right the way to the end. So this is called Warm Spring. We've got an analog delay one side and a spring reverb on the other. I mean, we haven't adjusted the mix levels on these, so I suppose the accusations of we're probably running a slightly over the top reverb here. But
these are the preset
levels. This to me would be a very 60s, 70s kind of guitar sound. Analog delay into a spring reverb.
But there's a lot of it. there's a lot of it. They have definitely turned up the mix.
I do like. So you might have noticed it every time I adjust one of these parameter controls here. The screen says, what was it before, what is it now?
Oh, that's awesome.
So originally when we dialed this in, both were at like the mix controls, both sides were up at like 60 or 70%.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But so that might be slightly a bit more usable.
Yeah, I think all of these presets are to show off what the unit 100%. Can do, you know what I mean?
Well, and again, if you're running it in some sort of effects loop where you've got a separate mix control anyway, but we're not, we're running in the front end. Let's try Golden Dawn.
I knew a girl called Dawn once.
Did she do 3 heads and sugar?
And golden, yeah, absolutely. There's a reason why we call her Golden Dawn. I mean, it's an inspirational thing just to sit and fiddle with, you know.
It's huge.
I don't know. Yeah, it is huge. Thank you for noticing. Oh, that's reverse.
I can hear a U2 thing just going to happen at some point, but maybe. This is another.
Taylor knows the U2 licks.
This is Slow Dancing in an Intimate Room. That was the B-side.
Is it? Intimate Room. Oh, that's kind of
like a small room, right?
Yeah. There's still quite a lot of it.
Now you'll notice again from the, if you compare what you can see on the screen here to what you see on the editor, that what we've actually got here is a chambered reverb into a tape delay, but the preset's been stored with the tape delay bypassed. So not a bad point to show you that there are 2 ways that you can set this pedal up. So at the moment we're in preset mode, so A and B preset, bank up, bank down.
Massive bank.
We can change the operation mode to stomp box mode. Now what we've essentially got is that A will turn that algorithm on and off, and the B will turn that algorithm off, which is kind of cool.
And you've still got tap tempo over here, right?
Absolutely. So let me just pop this back into the first operation mode.
Next preset.
Starfield.
Guess the film. Guess the
film.
Yeah.
Tron.
You know, the first, the original one, the Riken round, they got the something like
Glitter Rain.
Oh yeah, you like that. I know you do. I was wondering.
That's a very complex delay, isn't it? I just turned the reverb on as well. Fine. We've got about 10 or 15 more presets to go to, and then the rest of them are empty for you to create your own in. So let's whiz through a few of these.
Double chamber.
So this is showing one of the routing options where the left and the right are completely discrete. So you could run two separate inputs and outputs through this if you wanted to. Vortex.
Vortex. Oh, it's like a metal-y thing in the back.
Old timer, it's mine. Here we go. Well, that's a really crushed up delay, isn't it? Even though it's like a crushed up, weird, big crushed delay, it still sounds, in the right context, it sounds amazing.
There's still a lot of it, right? These are definitely, listen how good it is.
You dial it all back if you were really using it on you. Oh my gosh, I thought I hadn't activated something. It's just a huge delay. We were messing with this yesterday, and this was Pete's favourite reverb. Was the tremolo reverb?
Yeah, but without the reverb.
If I turn the reverse off, so you've just got a tremolo reverb now.
It's so amazing, a tremolo reverb. It's just
we've got
awesome.
another tremolo one here with a reverse delay on it. Solar wind, which is what we've all got after yesterday's Christmas special video. So just a heavy modulation on the delay. Like a flanged delay,
flanged.
isn't it? Like some reverb in, yes. Dream Hall. Can you imagine if Mick Taylor had to demonstrate this pedal? He'd have to be waiting for like half an hour after every single patch change for the reverb to decay before he could speak.
And he's shouting at everyone like, shut up! He's still got the best hair in the business though.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I'm loving this bridge pickup.
Dark clouds. Is it octave down shimmer on this? You got to wait for the... I'm sure we could spend hours doing this, but I just noticed, of course, you've got this sort of dynamics module that occurs before the algorithm.
Yeah.
And one of them is that you can apply a ducking feature to that. So if you want that sense that when you're not playing guitar, you want the reverb to be huge, but while you are playing guitar, just suppress it slightly. You can obviously do that.
I've got that in live.
Wow, that might be my favourite one so far. Like an octave down shimmer is mental.
Mental.
Ominously.
Oh, that's another I mean, they're very impressive presets.
Do you know, this is about, we've got a hyper affordable overdrive pedal here in the double Durple. Pete's collaboration with Tone City. This will set you about 89 quid. We've got a pretty expensive reverb pedal at $4.99.
Super expensive.
A ridiculously expensive guitar. And two sort of, actually the Deputy is I think Deputy is very reasonable.
Yeah,
but, sort of like, like a upper mid-price valve amplifiers here. But
what are we talking here? It's probably 6 something this guitar.
For the whole...
Yeah. 89, 500.
Not much change out of 8 grand. Yeah. But most of that's gone on the guitar, in fairness.
Absolutely.
Right.
And always have a nice amp and affordable. So that's my, we were talking about that. I think start with an affordable guitar, but get a nice amp.
Always spend the money on the amp. That's where the tone is.
Yeah, and it's where the inspiration
is. Strictly speaking, the tone's here.
Well,
right?
Yeah, but that's...
who would pay £499 for a broken tape machine? Why not just go and buy a broken tape machine? Surely that would be cheaper. But let's see.
Isn't that what you call the
wife?
Oh, okay. So if I play it normally, it's just a...
Oh, there it went.
But if I keep playing...
That just played Good King Wenceslas without you even just stab it once. King Wenceslas. Oh, it didn't... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's random. Look at all these parameters. Wow, flutter, saturate, crinkle. Never heard crinkle before.
Is that Chris Crinkle?
It could be. Glitch 404. It's broken the matrix. Shift and surf.
Shift and surf. So it's a pitch shifter. But they're all sort of... There's a lot of the mix, isn't there?
These last few are a bit weird, aren't they? Cascading.
Oh. That's that dogging feature, so when I play quiet.
It's mental, man.
Sounds lovely.
Andromeda?
And the decay, they nailed the decay on these. almost sounds like a clap.
It does, doesn't it? Last one, Clear Night. Maybe this is like a silent night.
I was trying to play it.
Not that Rick Beato's channel needs a plug, but have you seen the interview he's done with Andy
Summers, yeah.
Andy Simpson. Andy Summers. He says apparently that Every Breath You Take was written as a straight up pop song by Sting.
Yeah.
Andy Summers said, I don't like it. It's not us. It's not me. Sting said, well, you
come up with something.
Go in the control room and make it yours then. And apparently he goes in and one take, he puts that down. Becomes one of the most iconic tracks ever. It's #1 for 4 weeks or something. One take, first go.
That like, every breath you take.
Something like, I don't know what
every move you make.
Could be. And then probably in another interview, Sting says, no, that's not happening. And I told him what to
I came up with that.
And then Stuart Copeland said, I just had a fight regardless.
Yeah, I just punched them both out and kicked them when they were lying down. Look, I mean, that's amazing pedal.
A super pedal.
Again, I want to do, because we haven't done the new Wampler yet, you know, this new Megaverse, what's it called?
Yes.
And this Solis Ventus, the Big Sky, and there's another couple of really high-end, expensive reverb pedals shoot out.
For sure.
So I would like to do...
presumably, is Mako R1 will be in that sort of
No,
expensive
it's not. No, we're talking...
Oh, you're talking...
500 quid. Up.
Right.
The daddies. We haven't done a proper daddy reverb
that is Eventide, this Strymon Big Sky MX.
And the new Wampler thing as well.
The Wampler.
Yeah, because that's expensive.
Metaverse thing.
Metaverse, isn't it?
Don't know, Marvel, DC Universe, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We've got it here and we need to do that. So I think we'll do that next year. We like to do that, but we'll do that next year, Lee.
Absolutely. Right, thank you very much for tuning in. Links will be below. These are in stock, so if you fancy treating yourself to a superb reverb delay unit, then jump on over and... I don't know if this video will be out by Christmas, will it? But anyway, next day delivery in the UK. It's all free. So thank you so much, and we'll see you another time. Au revoir.
Hey, before we go, we need the looper, man. We need to do a loop out.
Oh,
Come on, let's do the loop out.
out.
Yeah, let's loop out. 1, 2, 3, 4.